Now, post-Brexit, we need a good free trade deal from Donald Trump, and yet this is the most protectionist president America has had for a very, very long time. You are lauding free trade at Davos in Switzerland. The Chinese talk about free trade. Donald Trump wants to tear up free trade agreements, and he said, buy America, hire American. How is this going to be a man that we can do a good deal with?
Well, he's also, he and people around him have also spoken about the importance of a trade arrangement with the United Kingdom, and that is something that they're looking to talk to us about at an early stage, and I would expect to be able to talk to him about that alongside the other issues I'll be discussing with him when I'm in Washington. I think free trade is important around the world. I believe globalization is important. I believe this does bring economic benefits to our countries, but we do need to make sure, as I said in Davos this week, that those economic benefits, that prosperity, is spread across the whole of the UK. That's why I'm introducing a modern industrial strategy this week, so that we can ensure that we're building on the strengths of our economy across the whole of the UK.
Schools. This is putting a new layer into the education system, as it were, below universities, but technical education, which isn't really provided for a lot of people in this country at the moment.
Well, it's a variety of things. Yes, we will be putting an emphasis on technical education. We'll be looking at how we can extend some of the very successful specialist maths schools that we've seen across the country. But it's also crucially about bringing all parts of government together that have an impact on the economy and on industry across the whole range of sectors, to include services as well as manufacturing. It's about saying, what are our strengths? As we come out of the European Union, we're coming together as a country. We're forging our future. We're shaping a new future for the UK as a global Britain. And how can we do that?
Might this be a moment when we see a real pivot, a real change in our industrial and economic position? Because we know that we're going to lose some banking jobs. Let's not argue about how many. Some banking jobs will go at one end of the economy. Ever since I've been reporting politics, people have been saying we're too reliant on the financial services. We don't do enough manufacturing. Is this a moment when that perhaps changes?
Well, we've already seen in the last few years some adjustment in the economy in the UK. But what the modern industrial strategy will be about will be saying, what is the shape of the economy that we want for the future? Where are the successful sectors that we can help to encourage to grow? But also, what are the sectors that we need to look at for the future too? Yeah. You've mentioned technical education, but there's a lot we can do in science and innovation. Sir Mark Walport, our chief scientist, is looking at a battery institute, battery technology. We're leading the way on that already. There's a lot more that we can do. So where are the sectors that we can build on for the future? But crucially, let's look at the strengths of the whole of the United Kingdom to make sure that this is an economy that works for everyone. This is part of my overall plan for Britain.